Hey folks, based on a few conversations I've been having with clients lately, I feel like I need to go over leaky gut syndrome again. So I thought I'd share this video with all of you. Leaky gut syndrome. What is it? Why is it relevant for those of you with eczema, psoriasis and dermatitis? So firstly, what is leaky gut syndrome? For those of you who may not be fully aware, it is basically, the clue's in the name, leaky gut. Your gut becomes leaky. It's where you've got minor perforations in the gut lining such that molecules, food particles and undigested food is allowed into the bloodstream. And logically, the body reacts violently to this, sometimes swelling, itching, rash, eczema. And it's logical. That stuff shouldn't be there. It should spend more time being broken down in the small intestine before it's allowed through in its fully broken down state. Now, leaky gut is something that is not officially recognized in many circles still as yet, even though those of us with eczema, psoriasis problems and a whole host of other problems as well, we know fully well that leaky gut is real and it is on the increase in its more professional understanding. There are more and more people in the professional circles that acknowledge that leaky gut is a real thing. People do experience all sorts of symptoms with leaky gut. You've got bloating, diarrhea, rashes, eczema, brain fog. There is a whole host of symptoms. I'll tell you what, I'll put a list on the screen right here. All the symptoms that you can get from leaky gut syndrome. But there's one really key one to look out for, and that is this. When you are eliminating more and more foods from your diet and more things seem to be reactive to you, that is a really, really clear sign that you have got some gut compromise going on. Your gut is leaky. You're on the leaky gut syndrome spectrum, can I say. You've got some damage going on there if you are not able to digest certain foods and you're basically doing an elimination diet. And for some of you, you're doing an elimination diet because you know you've got leaky gut, and that's fine. That it's still the way to address it. It's still the way to ultimately get to the bottom of it. So what causes leaky gut syndrome? Well, there's a number of things, and they range from genetic kind of disposition stuff that you may have inherited from your forebears, to things that pertain to your lifestyle, more environmental things like medications. We don't really talk too much about that, do we, on this channel? Medications, antihistamine stuff, steroids. These things can result in your gut feeling a little bit leaky. And so the good news I just want to drop in here is this can totally be reversed. Your gut is just like any other area of this amazing human being body that we have. It's self-repairing, provided we get out of the way, let Mother Nature do its thing. We give the body the right nutrients, the right rest to do its thing. But a number of things cause it in the first place. High histamines, antihistamine drugs, and food options, aggressive grains, glutens even. Again, these come down to your genetic disposition in the first place. I'm going to wait for another video before I get into this, and maybe that'll be Friday's video. I will talk a bit about what we can do, our ways of reversing leaky gut, and some of this you may know from other videos on this channel, and some of it may be new to you. Stay tuned for Friday's video, and we'll get into what we can do about leaky gut syndrome. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you on Friday.